I have this in my V-Grow. It is a single plant temp. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah. And also you'll see my new basic setup here in just a second. I am doing this by hand. What do you look like? That's gonna get all over my hands. Ooh, yes, ooh, I can already smell it. It smells fruity. And hot. All right, so there's a decent amount of seeds. I'll probably end up saving these seeds because I do like this plant, and already it is smelling fantastic. So be right back.
All right, and we're back. First one of the season. You know how it goes. Had to pick the hottest one. Well, I've only got one that's ready, so it really wasn't that hard of a choice. Anyway, you saw the cut earlier. I'm experimenting with some new format, i.e. actually doing correct videos. I'm in the grow office, which turned to an actual office here at some point, but my grow shelves are right there. And this desk is extremely dirty, so you don't get to see a whole lot right now. So, here we go. Anyway, this is the inside of the, I'm just gonna call it a Primavera. It's absolutely gorgeous. On the outside, you get that nice red, ripe, kind of reddish orange actually. And just tasting my fingers, this is gonna be a good one. This will be smoking. Not super bad, but it did hit immediate. It tastes, well, I haven't really tasted it yet, but it smells fantastic. It does have that habanero flavor, fruity, very intense. But you can see it does have nice thick walls. I'm expecting a really good crunch out of this. There was almost no pith, so y'all didn't really miss anything, and I'm not missing anything. There were about 10 seeds in this, so that is what it is. Man, every time this thing moves, I can smell it. Back together, hold, see that, nothing cut away. It does have that habanero heat level. Or not habanero heat level, but habanero style heat. Stings kind of all the way around the mouth. It's a little bit in the throat. It's a little bit bitter. But that is very tasty. It is the habanero stinging burn. It is not as bad as normal. It's not ramping up like crazy. It is around that 100 to 150 mark. It was all around the mouth, but it has died back. It is now basically the tongue. Like I said, good crunch, great chew. Basically the heat level of really good habanero salsa. And again, this is really my first pepper of the year, so my tolerance is a smidge low. My face is getting a little bit red, but it is doable. I can feel it down in my stomach, so I'll have to eat some yogurt here in a second, but I didn't think I'd need to prep for this one all that much. Burn leveled out, excuse me, burn leveled out really quickly. It does wake up on my tongue whenever I breathe out, so that's pretty fun. If you're not a fan of that, you wouldn't be a fan of this, but honestly, as an alternative to a habanero inside the family, this one's pretty good. This would make a really good sauce because you do have that nice fruity flavor. It is a little bit toned down compared to normal habaneros. Not quite the level of, say, a Mayan, which I am growing this year outside. Again, and I love those. A little bit along the gums. I almost like to save the seeds on this one because I don't know if they'll offer it next year. That's a pretty good pepper. Like if you can find those, the Primavera or Primavero from Chef Jeff's. So at your local garden centers and stuff like that, if they carry the Chef Jeff stuff, which I have a really weird one that I need to make a video on. Excuse me for the close up. I just got done doing a garden bed and stuff. I have one of my potted plants. It's supposed to be a long hot, but it looks more like raptor claws, and it's really, really neat. They're huge. And then I've got a cross that's my lemonade reaper. I think it was just a cross seed because I'm pretty sure those are raised open pollinated, so I don't know what the cross is, but they are gigantic. I mean, small, like Cajun bell sized off a reaper plant. And they're also smooth side and like round and smooth. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably end up growing something off the first one that comes out. But I really want to take it to the next F1 or Fs. As you can tell, the heat level's falling. It's really not that bad. I'd give this a solid 7 out of 10, to be honest with you. It's still hot, but perfectly fine. This is a really accessible pepper if you can find it around. This isn't going to destroy you like, say, regular habaneros are. It's still going to be hot, but you're gonna like the flavor. It can mix in with other foods. You can smoke it. You can do a whole lot of things, and this is gonna be a really well-performing pepper. You're going to dig this one. That is, again, the Primavera, wherever you find Chef Jeff's. Check your local garden centers, or like I bet ask. I've never done that, so I don't know how that works, but try that out. Zang.